Hey, this is Collector 513, with another collection video of my wrestling games. I was thinking of including old wrestling games, but I decided to just include the WWE, WCW, WWF. Um, yeah, I decided to include only those games. So this is a video of the WWF slash WWE entertainment video games. Yes. So this video is I'm gonna do like I usually always do: Nintendo, PlayStation. I have none on Xbox. I only have Nintendo, um, Sega, N64, GameCube, PS1, PS2, PS3. Because I don't really buy many wrestling games. So let's get started on showing you guys these games. Collection isn't really big, by the way. It's not that big. It's just moderate. First wrestling game I ever got in my entire life. I remember playing this as a kid. WCW Wrestling. Has the Road Warriors on there, rest in peace. Legion of Doom. WWF WrestleMania. This is another one I had as a kid. I really like this game because, I mean, it actually has the actual themes, the entrance music to the wrestlers. And I thought it was really cool. So those are eight of Nintendo. So the only Sega wrestling game I have is this here. I had this as a kid. It's seen better days. WWF Super WrestleMania. It has seen better days. The only Sega Genesis wrestling game I have. Now let's move on to N64's wrestling games. WCW Backstage Assault. WWF No Mercy. And WWF Warzone. And last but not least, WCW versus NWO World Tour. That's what it looks like. Yep. The last one for N64. Now, let's go to Nintendo GameCube. I have one wrestling game on the Nintendo GameCube, and that is WWE Day of Reckoning. This game was amazing. Amazing. I loved it. Just in case you want to see what it looks like. If you don't remember what it looks like, there you go. That's what it looked like. It's everything that comes on it. Okay. We're moving on to the Sony PlayStation 1 wrestling games. WCW Nitro. This was the second wrestling game I ever received for my PlayStation. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. Sucks. I really like Scott Hall. This is a sequel to WCW Nitro. It is literally WCW Nitro painted over. Literally. Same controls, same mechanics, everything. WCW NWO Thunder. That's everything that came with it. Came on the game. Feel the power. The best wrestling game on the Sony PlayStation, in my opinion. my number one favorite wrestling game, WWF SmackDown. The beginning of an era. So, oh my god, this game was amazing. In every single aspect. Look at that. You could do all kinds of crazy stuff. I have all kinds of crazy matches. It was just amazing. An amazing wrestling game. And when you put off a finisher, you felt like a god. It was amazing. WWF SmackDown 2, Know Your Role. This was even better. Better than SmackDown 1. It's everything that, featured on the game. I'm doing these because these wrestling games, grew better over time, and, they added new features that a lot of people forgot about, and I just like to show it, what they offered back then that they don't offer now on their 2K games. WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. This is the very first PlayStation wrestling game I've ever got. Those are all of the wrestlers that, was featured on this game. And this is what it looks like. This is literally a Mortal Kombat mixed with wrestling. WWF Warzone. I do still need attitude. I will still get attitude. I do have this on the N64 as well, but I just didn't really care for this game. It moved really stiff. I didn't like the movement of the game. Alright, the last stack here. Okay, PS2 wrestling games. PS2. WWF SmackDown, just bring it. Show you the back of this. Show you what, came on it. The story mode. Thousands of moves. Taz and Michael Cole commentating. A bunch of match types. Crazy entrances for that time. Love the entrances. WWE SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth. What you gonna do? In my opinion, the best wrestling game on the PS2. And overall, in my honest opinion, out of every wrestling game ever made, this is my number one favorite. WWE SmackDown. Here comes the pain. This game was absolutely fire. It was amazing. Just everything about this game. It was a complete masterpiece. It was a masterpiece wrestling game. Loved it. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. This is the first game in the Raw versus Raw series. That's pretty much where they went after that for a very, 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 very long time. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Rey Mysterio, Batista, John Cena. Looks like Shelton Benjamin. And I don't know who that guy is. He's throwing off Undertaker, throwing someone in a casket. SmackDown, this is my last PS2 wrestling game. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. It's the last one I bought on PS2. Rey Mysterio. Batista about to slam Booker T. Undertaker, John Cena. The Boogeyman. Now PS3 wrestling games. And these are the last of the wrestling games. I'll stop buying them after this. I'm now on 2K15. That's the one I'm on right now. So, I need to catch up. I'm behind. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 featuring ECW. Jeff Hardy. Tommy Dreamer getting hit by, looks like CM Punk. Looks like CM Punk. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 featuring ECW again. Yeah, I like to show everything that was featured in this game. SmackDown or WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 featuring ECW again. Everything that came with the game. I apologize about the glare. I have a light above me. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Giving you enough time to be able to, to read that. WWE 12. WWE 13. WWE 2K14. And last but not least, WWE 2K15. This is the one I'm presently playing right now. Yeah, I'm playing this right now. And then next is 16, 17, 18 on forward, to present day. But wow, I am so behind because, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I don't play wrestling games as much as I used to. I used to keep up with them, as you can obviously see. Every year, I bought them, for years, decades. And I don't know, I'm not really into wrestling as I used to be when I was younger. I was a dedicated fan. I watched the shows every week, daily, and I just fell off. So in that case, I don't play the games as much or buy them. So guys, thank you once again for watching another collection video. This one was kind of short. Like I said, wrestling collection wasn't that big. It's not that big, but I would do other collection videos wow, I have a lot of stuff to, definitely share. So we'll, split things up into groups and try to share that way. So in that way, I won't make a super long video. But how about below? I try to make this fun, but no one answers. No one answers. Tell me your favorite wrestling game. I do have Def Jam Vendetta. I do have Backyard Wrestling. I do have a bunch of other wrestling games on Nintendo. Yeah, I have a lot of other wrestling games, but they weren't WWE or WCW or WWF. They weren't, licensed by that company, so I didn't include those in this video. But if you would like for me to do a wrestling video of all wrestling games, and just comment below and say, hey, do a wrestling video, with those games, so I can know. But Collector 513 out. You all have a great day. Adios.